driver, shoot, sister. You better pick which one you do, because these guys are not here for your bridal shower, baby shower, whatever it is. She's pregnant, and we have a sort of an escort mission here, but it doesn't really classify as an escort mission, only because the only person that can kill her most of the time is you, so they target you. And I thought I would have some problems. I'm just not having problems on this difficulty, but it's okay. I'm here to entertain you guys, and once again, thank you for everybody subscribing to the point where we're up to 4,000. I noticed that I tweeted a picture where I had 3,900. I just happened to notice that I had 3,900. These two thugs up here, you need to dispatch them very quickly, or you will go into a fail status. But I went into my Twitter account to see an old picture, and it said 3,900 subscribers. So the point from point A to point B, where I had 3,900, to right now, which is like 4,002 or something, 4,004, that took from August 2nd to yesterday, so August 2nd to August 31st. So that's the kind of slowness that I'm dealing with on my channel on an everyday basis. But I think the more subscribers you get, the faster you build them up. I don't know why I think that, but I just do sometimes. This section is really hard. So your first priority has to be to kill the guy up on that. You know, you do these guides and you try to describe things, and you're trying you're trying to describe things, and it's just like, what the fuck are they standing on? Who knows? Who cares? He's standing on some kind of a platform, and that's as generic as it needs to be. But I died a few times on this section. I'll show you the part where I died the most on coming up. So you just need to be aware that after you kill that first sniper, the guys in the gas station are going to come out. So what do? You go into the forward shoot dodge, and try to get headshots on them with the SMG. So it's just really ironic, because sometimes I leave this game idle for 2 minutes, I come back and it's not functioning properly, and I have to close the software and restart it. And then last night, curiously, I had the software on. I took a nap at night. Not a nap. I don't take naps. I just fell asleep because I was so tired, because I had some more tragedy befall me, as befits my lifestyle, but it seems to be curtailing a bit now. But I left the software on for about 3. Well, I don't know about that. At the very least, 2 hours, and I turn it back on, and no issues.
Breakfast of champions.
So there's clue 1. And now what you need to do after you've cleared all those guys. So if you're having any problems there, just make sure that you tackle the guys via shoot dodge who are coming out of that gas station, and then after this you want to come back to her. And then we're doing this section here. So, no, it's just standard fare. I'm really disappointed at this difficulty, but I'm almost finished with the guys. So, oh, another thing I wanted to mention: a few people have asked me that they haven't played, or they've told me, excuse me, that you don't ask somebody that you haven't played. You tell somebody that. Idiot, Vic Benedict, you fucking idiot. But some people were telling me that they've never played this game, and they don't know really what this game is. Somebody even went so far as to say, and I believe it was Son of Seville, I don't really know what I'm looking at here, Vic. And I will tell you this: if you have seen the movie Heat, and if you like the gunfight on the street, this game is that gunfight every fight in a video game. That's what this game is. So if you like that, if you like Heat, and if you like the street fight, that war, that beautiful war on the street, that's what this game is every fucking fight. I don't know about the first Max 2 Paynes, but I know about this game. It has that feeling for every fight, and it's mostly the music. Oh, by the way, this is the section where I died the most. The guy to the left, I think he's a black guy with the SWAT vest. He always rushes you, and you can come back here if you're so inclined. And you could also do an environmental kill if you can with the bus. And I really wish you could crawl around in this game a little bit more, because at this point I'm standing over here waiting to drop, but you can't move the character when you're prostrate on the ground. You can only move the camera, so it's a little bit lacking in that department. But see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to see feet under the bus, and if you could crawl around like some games allow you to do, it would be really nice and convenient. But then again, not every game is perfect. Like I was watching some Ninja Gaiden 2 content, and I was watching somebody play Chapter 8. It was in fact the guy who did the no damage run of Ninja Gaiden 2, and I don't know if it's legitimate or not, and I don't care. So I don't want to analyze something like that right now, but it would be really nice to shoulder swap in Ninja Gaiden 2. Like, I would definitely be on board for some kind of a modded Ninja Gaiden 2 where everything was left alone except like key aspects were fine-tuned, you know? Like having the camera move away from you when enemies are closing in on you off camera, things like that, and things like shoulder swapping. And I know it sounds like, you know, out of place for a Ninja Gaiden 2 game, but this is Ninja Gaiden 2. Everything seems out of place in that game, and it's masterful. And the thing is, everything also seems out of place in Devil's Third, and that game is a pile of fucking dog shit. It is so horrible. I don't know how you can make a game like Ninja Gaiden 2 and then make that trash, man. Oh my god, Itagaki, man. That just proves that just because somebody is legendary, it doesn't mean that they're going to make another legendary game. I mean, we've seen that with Arkham Knight. The Rocksteady development team made one of the worst games in history to finish off their saga of the Dark Knight. And I'm talking about the Arkham Knight. You know, there is no gold standard of quality anymore except at Big Benedict Productions. So we're getting a couple of headshots right here. Beware the guy inside the bus. And after this, we're going to move on. One thing I really hate though about every character you're with, whether it's Passos or the IT guy or her, or is that all the people you're ever with in this game? It's the fact that when you want to go looting around, like to pick up the golden gun parts and to pick up the clue, you know, just to look around this great world that they've made, the people that you're with constantly nag you, like, hurry up, we gotta go. Why are you taking so long? Just come on, let's go. It really ruins the mood of trying to look around and find stuff. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Let me just look around without you fucking talking. It's ridiculous, man. And I don't think you can turn that option off. It's just a bad choice, I think. The nagging. Anyway, so you guys, what I'm trying to do here, if you haven't noticed, is I'm trying to enliven this playthrough a little bit more, because I realize that nobody will need it for any part except the final boss, because it's just, you don't need it. You don't need this guide. Hardcore maybe, but I don't think this game really needs any guides. You know, maybe for, I think it's just the final boss. It's going to be hellacious, and I'm really looking forward to that. Some people might think, well, you're pretty weird to think that big, but watch this. Jump over here. It's going to be one guy right here. Like, what other game can you really do this in except for Vanquish? But we don't talk about that game on this channel, you guys, right? Anyway, so what I'm trying to do... Oh, I never found this. This is a contender for mayor. And I never found that. It's an ad campaign. She's contending against... I think it's Victor Bronco. But obviously that guy's dead. So what I'm trying to do here, you guys, I'm trying not to be somebody like most people on the internet, where they're fake and you know, they're just ingenuous, and they're trying to make enliven, like they're trying to do enliven. God damn it, my verbs, man. They're trying to enliven their commentary, but the only way they know how to do that is to be fake and grating and annoying. The way I know how to do live commentary is to bump up the expletive usage just a little bit, be more vocal, be a little bit more passionate and loud, but at the same time be serious, because I'm a very serious, conscientious fellow. I really feel bad that several of these videos have had aspect ratio problems, because at the end of the day, I am a director on here. I direct all these videos, I edit and direct. So when I see that the aspect ratio is disproportionate, it really makes me feel bad that people aren't getting the proper experience that I wanted them to have. So I apologize about that. I'm sorry. Because it's not what I wanted, and I believe I have fixed the problem. The way to fix it, if you're curious about what's happening, is on Sony Vegas. For some reason, I don't know why now, but oh, I died quite a few times on this. I remember this a little bit. So let me just talk about Sony Vegas after I talk about this for one brief second. Shoot the bomb. There's gonna be more bombs. You can't turn to the left. You're kind of locked in place. It's really bizarre, but you die extremely quickly here. It doesn't matter that it's on old school. If enemies are at close proximity to you, like I've said before, and if multiple enemies are in close proximity to you shooting, that's where you take the most damage that you'll ever receive on this game, and that's the final boss encapsulated. So what I was talking about Sony Vegas is I have to select all the clips for each video and unselect, I unselect disable resample, and I also unselect maintain aspect ratio. I keep the project properties at 1920 1080p, and then I just match those for the project settings. And then there was a box that I had checked that I unchecked, and it says it was allowing the render process to adjust the file to match something that I don't know, but unchecking the box seemed to fix the problem. So now we should be good with the standard resolution, so it fills the entire screen. And the thing is, when you click the resolution settings, like the settings, video settings for these videos, it should never say 144, and that's what it's saying on my videos, because that is my resolution that it shouldn't belong on YouTube. So that's it, long-windedness. I'm sorry. Take care, you guys.